Hi everybody, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom. Today we're here in the utility room, the laundry chit-chat room, yeah. Coffee, because I have to work tonight. Anyway, I came on here to do a bit of a complaining. So, my dryer a few days ago, which my dryer is only about 2 years old. Not very old at all. And so a couple of years ago, couple of days ago, I went to turn on my dryer. Well, it made this big clunk. Then it turned on. You know, drum started moving and everything. But along with that came like a squeaking noise. Yeah. Now the squeaking noise goes away eventually after about 10 minutes of the dryer running. So I thought, okay, you know, something's up. A belt has gotten loose or something, right? So I thought, you know, this dryer is not that old. I need to call and get somebody to come look at it before I have no more dryer. So I called this one place, which will remain nameless because I don't want to get in trouble for mentioning them. But this is a place that, shoot, the initials are S and R. If that gives you a little hint. Didn't say what they were. S and R. They've been around for years. Back before my grandma was even born, right? Well, in my little town, we don't have what you would call a major repair place. So you have to call the 1-800 number. And I know they sell, I didn't buy this dryer sorry, I almost said it. Didn't buy this dryer there, but I know they sell these dryers, so they will service them. So I called the 1-800 number to get somebody out here to look at this dryer. I've done that before for a washer I had years ago. Before, though, I called the local store here in town because we do have one of these stores. Now, they don't sell all the fancy-mancy stuff like the mall does. They sell appliances, lawnmowers, you know, things like that. But they don't, you know, I don't even think this place sells clothes anymore. You know, tools and stuff like that is what they sell at this little hometown store is what they call it. But this time when I called them, they said, no, you got to call that 1-800 number, and they'll set up an appointment for somebody to come from another town to do it. So that's what I did. I called this 1-800 number, right? First off, I don't like it when I call someplace just to get a simple service call and my call has been outsourced. Why do you feel the need to outsource these calls? All I want to do is set up an appointment, right? At any rate, I call them, well, what's wrong with your dryer, ma'am? I tell him. He goes, oh, that sounds like you do need someone. I said, yeah, or I wouldn't be calling you. Well, I didn't tell him that, but I sure wanted to. I just said, well, yeah. So he says, well, he looks at his book, his appointment book, and said, looks like we can get somebody out there on next Tuesday, which I knew it wouldn't be today or tomorrow. Next Tuesday between 8 and 5. And I said, nope. He goes, well, what do you mean, ma'am? I said, you will either have someone here between 8 and 10 or forget it. I said, I don't have all day to give to you waiting for somebody to come and look at this dryer. Well, ma'am, I can't give you a specific time because what if it takes longer at another customer's? I said, then make me the first customer of the day. I'm telling you, if you're not here by 10 o'clock, forget it. So anyway, he said, well, I will put that in the notes. And he goes, and we will text you when they're on their way. And I said, well, that's fine and dandy, but if it's not by 10 o'clock in the morning, they can forget it. He goes, okay, ma'am, I will make sure to put that in the notes. So, then he proceeded to ask me for my credit card. I said, why do you need my credit card? For confirmation of this appointment. I said, I'm not giving you my credit card. I already told you if you're not here by 10, forget it. Well, ma'am, that's just to make sure that you get your appointment. I said, now look, if you want my money, you'll have somebody here between 8 and 10, but I'm not paying until they show up. Oh, no, ma'am, we won't take the charges off your card until after the appointment. And I said, then why do you need my card? Why do you need it? See where I'm getting here? Yeah. So why do you need my credit card number? Just to make an appointment. For confirmation. I said, well, you're not getting it. If you can't do this, I'll call another company. See the secret word there. I'll call another company. Another. Do you want my business or don't you? See? So he said, well, can you write a check? And I said, yeah, I can write a check. Well, I'll make an exception for you this time. That right there pissed me off to begin with. Make an exception. So anyway, I just said, well, whatever, I said, but I'm not giving you my credit card. No, all I want to do is set up an appointment. That's like when you call your doctor to make an appointment and they want the office call before you even have your appointment. No, not doing it. Anyway, and I've been around. I'm not some kid or anything like that. And I don't just give out my credit card numbers willy-nilly, because I've been there before where, oh yeah, give me your credit card number and you're not charged until. Because I've been charged. And I'm not falling for that no more. Oh, we made a mistake. It went through wrong and blah, 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 blah. Oh, that just made me so mad. Oh. So anyway, he says, I'll make an exception for you. So evidently I'm not the first person who's told him this. Because someone who's making an appointment doesn't have the authority to make an exception. They don't. They just, and like I said, it was an outsourced call, and I just don't trust that, because you'd never get a hold of this same person again. Never. So anyway, get the appointment set up for next Tuesday, and I plainly told him, I said, if they are not here by 10, you just tell them to keep on going, because I'm not setting aside my whole darn day for this dryer. And he goes, well, I will make a note of it. They will do their best. And I told him, I said, now look, if they can't be here by 10, just put me for another day. Yeah. Put me for another day, and I don't care if I gotta wait a month. I understand I don't live in a city where, you know, somebody can get there that afternoon. I understand that you're sending people from out of town. So if I've got to wait a month for this appointment to get the first one in the morning, I don't mind. I understand this. Well, ma'am, we can't give any guarantees on this. Why not? Why can't you? I mean, do I call my doctor or my dentist and tell them, oh, whenever you can fit me in between 8 and 5? No, they have an appointment book. Yeah. Now, you may be sitting there longer because the appointment before you, but I'm wise enough to know if I want the first appointment in the morning, I'll let them know I need the first appointment, and if I've got to wait for 2 or 3 days to get that appointment, I'm happy with that. But oh no, not this guy. Couldn't guarantee this for me. And then they want a credit card number. Oh, that was just the icing on the cake. So anyway, of course we can't hang up after the appointment has been made. He's got to try to sell me appliance insurance. I said, no, not today, thank you very much, but you know, not today. $50 a month? Yeah! And all it would cover was, let me see, it covered parts and service, and then their maintenance thing where they come out once a year and do whatever. But it would not replace the appliance. And I'm like, for $50 a month? No, I'll put that $50 away per month to buy a new appliance, because you know what, they're not, yeah, they're expensive, but they're not thousands of dollars like a car, for instance. Plus, I can dry my clothes on a clothesline. I don't own a clothesline, but I could do it, you know. So, at any rate, let me turn you because I'm going to be looking in the washer. I just said, no, no thank you. Well then, well, could I interest you in home maintenance? You know, like your roof. Oh, I exploded on him then. I really did. I told him, look, I did not call you for advertising. I called you to set up an appointment to have my dryer looked at. I didn't call you for warranties on appliances. I didn't call you to come and look at my roof. I didn't call you for this purpose. I don't want any of this stuff. And I've had enough of it. I said, do you know that I'm that close to hanging up on you? Well, I am so sorry, ma'am, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, now look, are you going to send somebody out here next Tuesday between 8 and 10? We will try. And I said, I want more than a try. If you can't guarantee between 8 and 10, forget it. Or find another day for me. It's not that hard. I told him. I said, I don't care if I got to wait for a few weeks, a month, whatever. I just want to be the first appointment of the day. That's it. It's that simple. Right? Ugh. So, we've got the appointment set. And we'll just have to see if they're here by 10. Because I told him if they're not here by 10, I will be on the hunt for somebody else. Yeah. So that's my rant. Yeah. I thought it was a very fitting conversation, being that, you know, that we're in a laundry chat, you know, the dryer. But, you know, it's not broken yet. Here, I'm going to turn it on. You guys can hear what it's doing. Let me get my cycle started. Okay. And you're sitting on the dryer. Do you hear that? Sounds like a bunch of little birds in the background, don't it? Yeah. Maybe I got a little chicken stuck in my dryer. That little chirping sound does go away after about 10 minutes of being in this, cycle. It does go away. So, it's like, okay, it's not quite broken yet, but it's going to break. So preventive maintenance. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let me get a drink here. See, all this ranting is not good for me. Just a little preventive, let's check it out before it completely goes kaplunk. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard of a thing. Yeah. So, let me know down below if you guys have experienced this type of thing, especially those of you who live in a small community like me that doesn't really... I know if I did a little bit of hunting around, I could probably find someone to look at it here or in a nearby town, but I don't know. I don't know if I could or not. It was so easy. What was it, about 5 years ago? No, maybe about 6 now. Long time ago. I had a washer that the motherboard went out. I just called the store and they sent their guy out. But now they don't have a guy anymore. And they have to, so... Granted, this was the first number I called. It's the first people that I thought of, So, let me know down below if you guys have had this similar situation, and you're not taking my credit card number to come set up an appointment. You're not doing it. I'm not paying for something that I may or may not receive. No. And don't tell me that I will not be charged until after they get the paperwork. Don't tell me that. I've had this type of issue before where you go ahead and give them your information and they still charge you. And then oh, I'm sorry, we'll send it back to your account. But it'll take 10 to 20 days. Bull crap. Oh, no, bull. I don't fall for it. No. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm too old for this. Okay, it's time for me to get off here before I get really rip-roaring mad. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me that comment down below. Tell me your horror stories with appliances. Bye.